All right. Here we have Roland Garcia and Justin Hall, two great one-pocket players. Justin Hall just fresh beating SVB in the previous round. So he's already riding on a high note. I'll have our friend join shortly. I'm Marcello, commentator remoting from Tacoma. I enjoy one pocket. I don't play this at a very high level, but hopefully I know a little bit about the game, enough to provide a little bit of value. So Justin did pretty good at getting out trap. He left the cube pretty open here. Mora is looking to go up table and probably edging, I believe is the 13 ball a little bit closer to his pocket and covering it up with the 2 and the 15. That's my guess of what he's trying to do here. He has to be careful not to leave a return. So now he's looking at maybe getting back behind the stack, perhaps up to 5. He definitely wants to defend his position here. Though that 2 and 15 provide pretty good coverage to his pocket from up table. So he's probably looking to leave those balls where they're at for now. Roland still waiting out these options here. Okay, looks like he's coming looking for off to 7 and into the stack. I don't think he hit the 7 there. He might throw a ball. Yeah, he's putting up his coin. So the score is now 0 to -1 in the ball count. I'll have to keep ball count with pen and paper here. Very advanced technology. They're using the scoreboard that's intended to be for rotation games, so it does not have a ball counter. Justin put Roland pretty much in the same position with the same shot he just had a couple of innings ago. So Roland now might be looking to go up table, which was his previous second option. Or he's looking to do the same thing, come back into the stack.
Hey, Marcello, thought I'd join you for just a little bit here while we're waiting for your other co-commentator to come in. Can you hear me okay?
Hi, Patrick, are you there?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hi, Patrick. Oh, well, Patrick joined us for a second. He disappeared again. Okay, so looks like Roland is looking uh, to rail this ball into the 5 and go up table, which is the option he just waited before. He definitely came higher than he wanted with that ball, and I don't think he traveled quite as much as he wanted with the cue ball. Because he left Justin pretty open here. Justin will definitely reverse the break in this inning. Justin coming fresh off beating SBB. Let's see. So I'm looking at this round, looking to kick this fly ball in.
All right, we'll try again. Marcello, can you hear me?
Oh, now I can hear you. Good.
Okay, good. Maybe it was on my end. Perfect. So Andy is going to be joining as a regular scheduled commentator for this match, but I'll just fill in for him while we're waiting for him. So you're not by yourself in here.
Sounds good.
I saw the tournament. I saw the tournament director, Jack Murray, coming out with his camera to video a shot, making sure that there wasn't a foul. Oh no, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I guess I saw that while on the last shot, but
yeah, we just had a couple of identical positions where Roland got into the stack and Justin got out of it exactly the same way. But Roland lost a little bit of his position here because he had two balls roughly by the second diamond by his pocket, but he attempted a two-rail bank towards his pocket, but left the cue ball very open, and Justin was pretty much able to almost completely reverse the break. The only thing left by Roland's pocket now is the five ball. I think he's looking to kick it in, if I'm understanding his body language. Roland is a pretty expressive player, so sometimes you can guess what he's doing by how he's moving around the table.
I think you're right.
Yeah, so, and he's trying to go up there with the cue. He was looking up there before, because I think he did okay, although I think this three ball is cuttable if Justin wants to take this risk. So he still has a little bit of position left to preserve. Roland is, I think, he's a really fun one pocket player to watch. He plays pretty aggressive, but he is also a pretty good mover. So, and knows, and like most Filipinos, he's amazing at kicking. Since like once I was down at GRIFF'S, I was having a conversation with Vitali Patsura, and he told me how he went to the Philippines. Just about anybody there could kick better than most pros.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah. So Hall just decides to lay up here on this, and
yeah, I think he's just still working on reversing the break position before he starts doing anything aggressive. He knows Roland runs the balls really well, so he knows how dangerous he can be to lead balls by Roland's score. And Justin comes off fresh off beating SVB, so
that's got to feel, yeah, he's got some momentum, and this is a big A-side match. Yeah, and you had mentioned, that Justin had the chance to cut the three, but there wasn't a lot of reward afterwards, right?
Yeah.
To his pocket. Although, I am looking at the stack, and it looks like the 11-8 are fairly wired to Justin's pocket, but that's going to change right here, I think.
Yeah, and what is it? The 13 might be playable. So I think the Roland is trying to move this because he doesn't.
Did he miss the 7?
Yeah, and what's interesting is he missed it exactly the same way before. That's why he now owes 2 balls. He missed the 7 trying to feather before. He doesn't like the way it's pointing because he's pointing almost straight at just his pocket, where it looks like with a hit on I think it's the 12 ball, you can pocket the 7 or at least get it very close. So and now Justin is playing the 5,
Oh, what a shot.
What
Look
a
at
shot
that.
this is. He doesn't want it to go. He's trying to, yeah, so Peter saw Justin has pretty much completely reversed the break position at this point, and he has a 2-ball advantage, so he must be feeling pretty good about what he earned so far.
Absolutely. You're right. He didn't want that ball to go. That was perfectly played.
Roland will kick this in. I expect it to knock this down. But now I think is where you start seeing Justin getting a little bit more sense. He might opt to kick at this 9-ball, at the top side of the 9-ball, and send it towards his pocket and get trapped by the 1-6.
Mm-hmm.
If the 12-ball isn't makeable from there.
The score is -2 to 0. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yep.
I'm keeping score on pencil paper. That's
yeah.
That's the advantage technology that we're operating today.
Yeah. And for those of you watching the EvoSports stream, we do have a 1-pocket scoreboard that the players can use, but it doesn't integrate yet with the digital pool bracket, which we want to keep that integration going. So we decided to just do with just the standard scoreboard and having the commentators try to keep track of the ball count for you guys. But besides that, it's really hard to get the players to keep score on their own with the ball counts. They're not. There's no real incentive for them to constantly update the tablet that's by the table, you know. So well, this is a really good shot here. He doesn't want this one to go either, but he wants it to lay up right in the heart of the pocket.
Yeah, and this time Roland can't kick at it, so that's.
He's got him. Yeah, he's got him in a bad spot now. Down -2. And just you can't really take an intentional foul here.
I believe Justin has a ball right now because Roland kicked one in for him.
Yeah, but he spotted it up because he had already owed one, so he spotted it up. There was a coin on the rail. Yeah, Justin had owed a ball as well. So
okay.
it is -2 to 0 currently. It was the 5-ball that he pocketed and then spotted it back up. So if you count, there is 15 on the table right now.
All right.
That's why 2 commentators are helpful, so you can help keep score.
It takes a team.
Yeah,
I understand the players now wanting to mess with the tablets when playing 1 pocket, or they want to focus on the game and not the.
Yeah. Exactly.
The viewers. So. Some streams are set up to where there is a camera pointing at the ball rack. So, you know, you sort of have like a scoreboard where there'll be.
So that was another intentional foul. He's at -3 now. I said he can't take an intentional foul, but he just did. So there is no. Well, there is a 3-foul rule in 1 pocket, so he's on 2 right now. In this tournament,
yeah, there is a 3-foul rule. Yeah, so this was his second consecutive one. Yeah, it must be.
So that's why he couldn't take. Otherwise, he would have taken his intentional foul and left him in the stack. But if that was the case, Justin would have just played the same exact intentional foul right back, and put him on 3. Or potentially, or forced him to break out the stack. So that's why we saw that. This is a very interesting strategy when you get a lot of intentional fouls in 1 pocket.
Yeah, these guys are also so confident in their ball running capabilities that they don't mind taking intentional fouls. But when it starts to become 3, though, with balls going up table, I think that might start to matter a little more. And when the balls are down table, to them running a couple more is no big deal if they do get an offensive shot. But now that balls are starting to move up table, those 3 intentional fouls may come into play. Actually, the first one he took was not quite intentional. He was trying to feather the 7-ball, but he missed it. And I think that he did that one more time as well. So he's missed a 7 both twice. So here, Roland, he's looking to see if he can kick at the 11 and make the 12 and get started on a run. Otherwise, he might just have to drop to 10. I think he can probably drop to 10 ball going rail first from this position. He's looking for something aggressive because he knows as the balls are going up table and he's already at a disadvantage. He might not have the better end of it, and this is also on Roland's break. So
that's huge.
It's very big in one pocket to win on your opponent's break because typically the server definitely has an advantage. So he's waiting out his options. It looks like he's looking to put something by his pocket. He's not content with just removing the 10 ball. Maybe he doesn't think it's time to move it yet because he's looking up table. So he's looking to hide under the 14 here. Yeah, so just contains the position, but he's not quite protecting anything on his side. So Justin has pretty much free range to maybe move the 9 to open up to 4. Looks like Justin is maybe looking to come off the 9 and maybe get one rail into the stack here if he can. Or is he looking to cut the 14 towards his pocket?
I don't know about that one.
He was looking at it. It did seem a little adventurous to me as well.
Adventurous is a good word for it. Yeah. I mean, it'd be so thin, and I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, he's looking to move the 9 a little bit so that he opens up to 4. He was trying to stay behind the stack, so he's not too happy where he ended up the cue ball because he didn't protect the 10. So now
he's letting Roland. Yeah, he's given Roland the opportunity now to get something going, at least start to change the position of the table a little bit, because it's been pretty bad for him so far in this rack. Yeah, he's completely lost control of the rack.
Yeah, I'd say that Justin definitely took control of the moving, and Roland started with a really strong position after break too. Look, he lost his cue ball a little bit in the.
Are you surprised that he would just pocket that ball instead of coming in behind it and kicking it out?
Kicking out that ball, unless you're hitting with some speed, and it's really easy to leave a return bank. So I understand why he did that, but I'm not quite sure what's going through my mind. I think he might be a little bit frustrated that he lost the position after break. And he might have gotten a little hasty there. Let's see, but if he's looking at the stack, he's really wants to find that offensive shot on the 6, 11, 12 because they're lining up pretty good to his pocket. Just Justin is not allowing him a position where he can either hit at that ball directly or kick at it. Because Justin is always well aware of what the position on the table, so he'll do his best to hide that shot from Roland.
Yeah, and I mean, just to talk about Justin Hall for a second. I mean, this guy, he just knocked SVB into the loser side, and SVB is the winner at Derby City. One pocket, didn't lose a single match. I think he won, I don't know how many in a row, 12 or 13 matches in a row. Never lost a match. And then the runner-up in Derby City this year was a Roland Garcia. So, I mean, you know, when you talk about a tough, tough group to fight through, you know, and here he is already getting, you know, the runner-up at Derby on the ropes at the U.S. Open. So Justin playing some good one pocket.
Justin is a great one pocket player. He's very creative, and his moves are often unexpected. He plays some shots that are a little unconventional and are tough from here for his opponents to predict. So, and he's playing well generally. He won Derby City Banks, beating Federer in the final, which is
that was exciting to watch. Yeah, that was very exciting to watch. I saw that one, but I'm looking at the bracket for Derby City one pocket this year. Oh yeah, he finished 45th. Yeah, so he won 3, then lost to Hayden Ernst, and then
that's right.
And then he won 1, and then he lost to Alex Ollinger. So wasn't his best performance. He obviously did fantastic in the Banks, taking that one down at Derby. But yeah, he's got a shot. If he can get past Garcia here in the A side of this U.S. Open one pocket, he's got a good shot for a deep run.
Let's see. Yeah, Roland is forced to drop. So right now, Justin has 2 balls to Roland -3. And looks like Justin finally is kicking at the stack. Or is he coming off the 9? Like he might be coming off the 9. Interesting that he decided to open up the balls on Roland's side. Maybe he feels like that's a threat for Roland as much as it is for him, because that ball becomes bankable. So it looks like Roland is looking to play the 2-8 bank to his pocket. Is lining up pretty good, and so looking for something offensive after that.
This is going to be a determining shot potentially. Where's this 14 going to end up? Oh, that really actually worked out well because it didn't give up any one railers back to the pocket because of the 14 coming back in there. It changed some things up, I think.
Yes, he was definitely gambling a little bit there with that shot, but it worked out for him. And he is definitely in a position where he had to make something happen, or you know, he understood longer than he wanted that Justin is only going to want him play the balls he needs to win. He needs 6 balls to win the game, while Roland needs 10, and the rest of them will probably end up table in other play. So these great players are very well aware on how to control the table.
It's really it's fun to watch, Marcello. You know, I mean, as an amateur that loves one pocket, it's really fun to watch the creativeness and not only the skill and execution that they're able to do, but the decisions that they make are very interesting to me.
Yes, and where these great players always have a big advantage over us is that they accomplish 4 or 5 things with a shot, while we're struggling to do one thing right.
Correct. Exactly. I'm hoping that I can do the one thing and maybe 2, right? And they're looking for 4 or 5 things on each shot. Yeah, it's a different world. But that's why they compare it to chess, because, you know, when a good chess player makes a move, it has multiple, you know, consequences and implications to the other player.
Looks like Justin might have left his 8 ball. That's big.
He did.
And yes, like he was trying to hide behind the 9, but he left it, and Roland is off to the races here. You
literally off to the races. He's running around the table, so super happy that he's got the chance. So he'll be spotting 3 up at the end of this run, but that means he has to run 11 is it possible to see an 11 and out here? Because he's starting in the hole 3 balls.
So right now it's at the negative. -1. You always want to get even. Let's see.
Yeah. So I'm looking at all the balls, and after this one, is there 8 playable? Yes, there is.
He might not be able to finish the game in 1 inning, but he'll definitely run a few balls here. There was a big error from Justin there to leave that 8 ball.
Yeah, look at how fast he goes too when he has the opportunity. When he has to think about stuff, yeah, he's slowing down and taking his time. But once he's made up his mind and the run is open, he is exciting to watch.
So Roland with 2 to the goods now. He'll pick up this 3, and then after that, I imagine he'll try to get to the 15. Or maybe the 2. He's planning how to go up table to pick up the 2 and the 15 now. So it looks like 12 and 1, 5. Or does the 1 not pass? Because his body language says the 1.
Well, he didn't. I think he wanted to maybe be a little higher on that, but it definitely passes. I'm sure of that. But I mean, it certainly looks like it passes no problem to the pocket. Yeah. I think it was more the ability to get the cue ball exactly where he wanted it.
So this for goods, this will be 5.
Yeah, he'll be playing for 3 after this.
Fury, there are 3 balls playable to his pocket. So let's see.
Yeah, he could break out the 3-13 here if he pockets the 2.
He might be able to break the 13 and get a shot on the 3 here.
Yeah, like if he comes off of this 13 on the lower side of it, that will get him on the 3. This is exciting. This is exciting to see a player run 11 and out when they're down 0. -3.
He looks like he's falling. He's content taking a bank next. Oh, he has missed a 2 ball.
Wow.
Okay, so Roland will have to spot 3 balls.
Yep.
He has 5 to the good.
5-2. Yep. 5-2 is the game score in favor of Roland. I really wanted to see him get an 11 and out. You don't see that very often.
He's saving that for a next track.
Oh, another mistake, but it worked out. I mean, it definitely could have ended up much worse for him. That double kiss on the 2.
I think Roland here may opt to cross bank to 7 to his pocket. Once he looks around that table, I think that will be his choice.
Marcello, I think
bank.
You and I have gotten lucky again with the fast pace 1 pocket. The last time we were commentating, it was who was it, Hennessy and somebody else, and
yeah,
it was actually
these 2 players are always fast, though. You expect a quick pace from them.
That's true. Yeah. I see Tony Chohan up there. I'm pretty sure that's him. Yep. Nobody has a shirt like that except for Tony.
Like a NASCAR driver.
Yes. Right.
Hey, he has room for a couple more sponsors on there. Come on. Anyways.
What do you like?
I mean, I would have given Justin a big favorite to win the game until he gave up the 8 ball bank, and that completely changed the course of this game now.
Yeah, it sure did. 5-2 in favor of Garcia.
And right now the table position is very fair to Roland as well. So he has to be careful because either the 7 or the 2 are bankable, as well as the 11 to Justin's pocket, and Justin is a world-class bank pool player. So looks like he's looking to 3-rail this 15 and maybe stay behind the 3-13.
Yeah.
Or he just went 1-rail. Yeah, he did a nice shot there by Roland. Yeah, I think he's covered up pretty much everything.
I think so too. Yeah.
He would have liked that cube of frozen to the head rail, but he'll take this result. It's pretty good. So let's see,
it's hard to know here at this point, you know, because we don't have the view that they have on the table. Oh, that was a big mistake from Justin. So that's huge. Wow. So Roland, Roland's now 3 now, right? So it's
so he's at this point we expect him to win the game. He just has to make the first pot shot, which is often the hardest shot in the run, is the first one.
Yeah, how many times have our opponent scratched and then we missed that first opening shot to start a run and end up selling out the game? So he just gave it up, even though he needed 2. He said he knows he's going to get them. So wow, huge turnaround there. And I'm going to drop off, and Andy Urowski from Alberta, Canada, is going to come in and join you, Marcello. Thank you for having me, and good luck. Hope everybody has fun and enjoys the match.
Sounds good. See you next time. So Justin with the break here. Gets a couple of balls to up by his hole, but he did not get very good coverage here. His cue ball is a little bit too low. He would have liked that cue ball a little bit higher, closer to the 3rd diamond. And he has also opened up a couple balls on Roland's side. So if Roland has room, he might be looking at soft kicking at the 6 to protect the 13 and the 3 if he has room to get there. Otherwise, he may be going off the 2 because the 6 is right now not really threatening the pocket. So Justin broke this game, but the position just after the first shot is already favoring Roland. See what Justin opts to do. She might be spinning off the 6 to get on the other side of the 3, perhaps. Looks like if you're looking up table, he might be looking to bank 2 ball towards his pocket and go 3 rails with a cue ball to end up by Roland's pocket. Looks like he'll do something. Justin's still waiting his options here. Okay, so he's opting to kick to Roland's pocket and take an intentional foul to get behind the 3. So Justin will be a -1 in the ball count. Roland might look to bank the 2 here since there isn't really anything that goes to Justin's pocket from that table. to looking to maybe make it after 6. He was playing his cue ball to justice out of the table, but he did leave this return bank on the 2, which Justin will probably attack. Justin playing his cue ball to the head rail there. He ended up slightly tying up to 13, 6, and 1. Meanwhile, there's already 2 games apiece between ROLAND and John Mora. That game going at a really quick pace. You can also check that game out on the channel. Yes, there are so many good matches going on at the moment. It's hard to pick which one to watch. On the main table, there are Tony Chohan and Roberto Gomez. I probably that's the match that gets the most traction because they have the most advanced stream. But it's nice to be able to see some of these side tables as well. Justin going off table, but he's left a pretty open cue ball, and he's tied up everything by his pocket, probably unintentionally. The 13, 1, and 6 are now tied up, which is gonna leave ROLAND quite a bit of leeway to stay aggressive here. So ROLAND playing to stay behind the cripple balls by Justin's pocket. Justin is a pretty free bank on the 9 here. If he can just get his cue ball on the towards the bottom rail as we see the table to not leave a shot on the 5. So it doesn't really have much of a future as there is nothing else that really goes from up table to his pocket. But he'll probably want to at least create a threat anyways, just to prevent ROLAND from being aggressive. He did leave a shot on the 5. ROLAND will probably up to just drop Justin's ball from here, especially if the ball will spot back up, given that Justin owes one. So Justin will go back to 0 in ball counts or back to 0-0 scoreline. That ball spotted pretty neatly, pointing to Justin's pocket from this perspective. The 8 may need to be moved in order for that shot to be playable. Justin attempted to go 2 rails by Roland's pocket, but he ended up scratching. So having a bit of a discussion there, but Roland just believe Justin only owed 1 ball, so it's just back to -1 where he started. So Roland has a starter shot on the 5. The tempo may play if he can get to it. He's looking to see where he can get with the cue ball. After he pockets the 5, he's trying to go up to the head rail and back towards the 10. And if he can get on the good side of the 10, maybe he can open something else from there. Well, he's missed the 5, so that changes things. This will give Justin an opportunity to open up something on his side. Or is everybody tuning in from to watch this match? Justin still deciding what he wants to do here. He'd like a way to open up those 4 balls that are jumbled up by his pocket. He might opt to come off those balls and go up table with the cue ball since nothing is really threatening Roland's pocket right now. He might come off the 1 and go 2 rails up table. He would have to avoid the 3 and send his cue ball between the 3 and the side pocket.
Hey, Marcello, how are you doing tonight?
Hi, Andy. Good to have some company. I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing okay. So Roland ended up getting that first game, hey?
Yeah, he did. It was looking bad for him for a minute, but then Justin sold out bank on the 8 pawn. That changed the game completely around. Now Roland, Justin just scratched, and Roland had an opportunity but he missed his first shot, and now Justin got things going here. That he noticed the 8 pawn was wired to his pocket, so he's off shooting at 13 here and see if he can open something up. Wow, stroke. Was able to come all the way around here for a 4. So Justin has 1 to the good right now. He's back at 0 in ball count. No, sorry, he has 1 ball count. This is his second ball.
Yeah,
so
Justin's quite the player. He's an incredible bank player too.
And he just comes off fresh off winning Derby City Banks after beating Federer in the final. And what a final that was. He'll down to the last ball. So Justin has 3 to the goods. He's playing for 5. He'll have to spot a ball after his inning. Back for a 14.
What a stroke.
Got a little bit flatter on the 14. He would have liked to keep his run going, but so he's opting to shoot the 5 instead.
Does that combo lay good there? I can't. It looks a little off, but I don't know how much space there is between the 2 balls.
Yeah, he might be able to throw it down a little bit. It's definitely pointing high at the moment, but he may also be looking to lay his cue ball down even if he doesn't make it. So Justin has 5 to the good after that run.
Nice run. Almost every ball is on his side too.
Yeah, so those balls are all tied up. Sometimes having all those balls jumbled up it hurts more than it helps, especially if your opponent has something offensive to shoot at. But in this case, there is nothing threatening Roland's pocket at the moment. So Roland is looking for something aggressive here. Maybe combo bank the 8 ball towards his hole and go hide behind the 11. Is that what he's looking at? Close to it, anyways.
Yep, that's exactly what he was kind of going for there. Good call. I can tell you've played this game quite a bit.
I play one pocket. I'm not exceptionally good at it, but I do enjoy it. It's one of my favorite games.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun game to play. It's a lot of strategy, and it really builds patience. And one of the things I find the best about it is like how you can kind of pitter-patter balls around for a long period of time, and then all of a sudden your opponent leaves you this shot, and you got to get up and stroke it in.
Yeah, you need to switch from the slow stroke to roll behind balls and to just that offensive. You need to be ready to pounce when there is an opportunity, and that's really hard to do. But what I like about it is that my mind is always occupied, so then I don't have too much time to get in my head. I feel like playing rotation. There is just so little to think about that my mind has just way too much free time to waste it on getting anxious or nervous or
Yeah, no, same with me. Same with me.
Yeah, and Banks is the same way. It's like I find my mind is occupied playing it. It's like doesn't have time to get anxious or nervous or upset or So I find I'm just more relaxed playing this game.
Yeah, it's a great game. Justin just trying to push balls over his hole.
Pretty good shot there. He opened up a little bit the jump head, and he left the 7 in a really good position to where Roland can just go to the top rail to protect against it. So, and Roland has nothing going to his pocket. I think he's probably looking to leave Justin doubled up behind the 14-8. Maybe picking at 15 here.
Yeah, it's a smart play. He's trying to get under the 15. Look at this. It's a good try.
It
I
looks
don't know
like
if
he
he
did
can
leave
play a
Justin doubled
combo
up.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like the 14 goes by, and he might not have enough of the 8 to play a combo. He may be looking to play a combo at the 10. He's still looking to go behind those balls and protect his loot there. Nice shot by Justin. So he's now
I
playing
bet he
for 2.
wishes. I bet he wishes he didn't put all that spin on there to get down there now. Now that he made the shot.
I think he had to this as a move. He didn't expect that ball to actually go, and that's why he put the cubo there. That happens quite a bit in one pocket where you play to lock up the cubo, but you end up locking up yourself.
So I was looking close. I was looking closely at that 2 ball, and if it had just a little bit more room under the 6, it may go off the rail and be able to hit that 11. But it looks like it's just not quite there.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's quite enough room there for that shot. But Justin only needs 2 balls, and there are 2 by his pocket now, so he's probably content protecting those at the moment. Roland at this may not be as good of a doubled up opportunity since the table is pretty much hanging. Justin just has to get it to move for it to drop. That's what I'm trying to do here. Is he trying to kick one rail at the 11 and go under the 10, or?
Maybe he's trying to 3 rail and make the 10.
That he accomplished? I believe Justin only needs 1 ball. Now are there 8 on the table? 3, 6, 8. Yeah. Justin needs 1. Roland needs the rest of them.
Not looking good for Roland here at all. He's going to make this 15. Make this so he actually has a ball down there to perhaps do something with.
Yeah, he definitely wants the balls down table because that's the only way he can win the game at this point. He's probably not going to beat Justin 1 bank at a time when Justin needs 1 ball versus Roland needing all of them.
Roland is a pretty crafty player, but making all 8 balls is especially where they're sitting, is kind of unbelievable at this point in the game.
Yeah, I think at this point Roland knows that his chances in this game are low. He might just be trying to wear Justin out a little bit. Sometimes, even when you can't win the game, there is value in just wearing your opponent down. Kind of has to. Justin will need to scratch and make some pretty egregious error to lose from here. Meanwhile, John Moore and Elan Vananda are already 2-2. They've completed 4 games, or almost 5 games, in the time that this match only had a couple of games. Yes, Roland just trying to get something going there. Opening up the balls. Maybe if a mistake happens, he'll be able to run a few. Of course, Justin is now waiting to let that happen. Now. Does this ball twist to Roland's pocket? Doesn't look like it does from here, but we might be surprised.
Well, that's what he's looking at, but I mean, it's do or die. He has to make it.
Yeah. That doesn't look like there is enough rail there.
Well, what I'm thinking is, even if he does make it, he's coming past the 2-ball. I mean, the speed he'll have to hit it.
Well, if he makes this, we'll definitely have one for the highlight reel. Looks like now he might just be looking to pin under the 6 and move it to his side.
Yeah, that's a safer option for sure. Well, he was considering it.
And Justin obviously content with pushing balls up table out of play, given that he only needs one.
Yeah, this part of the game can get a little exhausting. This is where the this is where it comes into play, where just the duration of the match and just having good food and keeping your energy up, and these players have good cardio. A lot of them, they're able to play for long periods of time.
Yeah, they're very good at managing their energy. Let's see. Oh, Roland just banking this one rail. Damn, what a shot, nearly making it. Is the 8 playable from where he left the cube, though? Looks like it might be from his body language.
Yeah, it looks like it is. But Justin is a smart player, so he'll take little risk. Bank corner, just push one to his corner.
Roland might attack this, I think it's the 13 ball. Yeah, she can bank this ball, and maybe there is no shot at the 15.
Well, he might be able to see enough of the 2-ball to slop it in, and then have a little kick. Oh, look at this shot! Well, that was a smart shot.
Got right on the 15 for 2. Nice shot by Roland. Let's see Justin opts to do from here.
This was one of the reasons why I was a little hesitant to commentate one pocket. I play and I watch a lot of one pocket, but I find it sometimes difficult to tell what they're going to do. I'm a lot more consistent in 8-ball and 9-ball, but this is such a great game. I just enjoy watching it so much, so I couldn't miss the opportunity.
Yeah, I also just accept that I'm not as good as these guys, so I won't guess every shot they're gonna do, and that's okay. Sometimes I'm just looking to learn what they're gonna do rather than try and predict it.
Well, that's the beauty of it, right? We get to watch these pros and we get to learn, see shots that we haven't seen before, and that's why T-Rex is one of my favorite players to watch. He's probably the most creative player out there, I think.
He's definitely a very creative player, and in my opinion, he is probably the best in the world at kicking. when it comes to kicking balls to his pocket or kicking from the, when there are balls near the head rail and kicking him 1 or 2 rails at his pocket, he's just so good
Oh,
at those
yeah.
shots.
Just incredible. Incredible player. He's got a book out now. I just saw he just released a book.
Yeah, I own a few One Pocket books. I was thinking about maybe checking his out. Unfortunately, in our area here, there are not very many 9-footers. So it's One Pocket is really a game that you have to invest a lot of time into in order to, get good at it. But you want a competition to invest the time, So I do play it and I enjoy it. Just not where you find most of the competition in our area.
That seemed a little risky from Justin there. Or was that Roland?
That's Roland putting balls for his pocket. Looks like Justin is shooting. He did leave.
Ooh.
Oh, this might get Roland going here. He definitely has a few balls he can run. The 7 goes, the 15 goes, and using the 11, you can probably run into the 14 and open up to 2. If he can find a good angle.
He might do it right now.
Yeah, if you can just disturb one between the and the 2, then all those balls will go. Oh, he could shoot 11 right now, yeah. So he's opened up both balls. Now he has 4 to make for sure.
11. Yeah, by shooting the 11 right there, he had a chance to maybe come in under the cushion and hit the 14, but hitting the 2 worked out for him too.
Roland has 1, playing for everything on the table.
So he has to play the 13 before the 15, obviously, because it's blocking the pocket. So maybe he'll go 14, 13, and then use the 2 to get across to the 15. Oh, let's see here. 2 ball. Okay.
Yes, so he's looking like he's going to probably play a 14 after this 13. Or is he looking to play the combination now? Yeah, he likes the combination, looks like.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought the combination was risky because he could have easily played shape for the 14 and played across for the 15. I didn't like the combo really, but I'm not a pro.
Yeah, he was confident in making that combination. That's why he shot it. But yeah, I mean, he's going to end up losing an opportunity to come back in the game here. So Roland is now 3 to the goods.
These players are so good at playing the long game, though. So they're not greedy. They're going to take the right shot, and probably the combination was in a lot of one pocket players' minds. Probably the combination was the right shot.
Yeah, and these guys strike the ball so well that the hard shot to us doesn't look hard to them. So Justin tying up a little bit, 8-14 there. So Roland may be looking to open these up. Meanwhile, Evan Landa took the lead 3-2 of John Mora. And Tony leads Roberto Gomez 2-1. These are all the. I think there's a couple more A-side matches going on at the moment. Roland might be looking if he can twist his 8-ball back to his hole. It looks like the one-ball might be in the way for that shot.
So let me ask you something. When you're twisting, like you say, when you're, say I wanted to twist this 8-ball back, how would you stroke that? Explain it to me, how you'd get that to go.
This ball will be with right English. They twist a little easier if the cue ball is actually on the other side of the 8, because then you can just use a center ball and just use the acquired English on the object ball to twist. So I mean, John Bromback has a really good video. I think John Bromback only made like 2 YouTube videos, and one of them is specifically about the twist shot. And he'll shoot that ball all the way to say between the diamonds there, from close to the rail there and back to his hole. And he shows what he shot. It's like it's just center with maybe half a tip of right English, because it's with the heavy cue ball, it will act like a gear. So it's the gearing effect on the object ball that will twist it. A lot of people think that you need some kind of extreme English to twist a ball from the rail, but it's actually the opposite. It's like you get more gearing effect with the heavy cue ball hit. By striking the cue ball close to center, you get most of the weight of the cue ball to turn the object ball in the direction you want.
Oh, okay. I'm going to check out that video. Thanks so much for the tip.
Yeah, and there is a certain speed that works best to gear object balls. It's not very slow, especially from some distance, because then you lose the traction of the cue, but it's also not very hard because you need some time of collision between the cue ball and the object ball in order to turn the object ball. So there is a certain speed that works, but that's just to practice, especially if you like banks in one pocket. Those are shots that come up quite often, to where there might be a ball in the way, but you want to bank at your pocket and things like that. So it looks like Justin was successful in moving the game up table here to where, earlier there were 4 or 5 balls by Roland's pocket, and Roland was threatening going back in the game, but now he's gotten into this spot to where he'd have to beat Justin one bank at a time, which is tough to do. So Roland needs to find some ways to move balls back down table to earn himself a chance. And Justin only needs 1 ball to win this game. So,
well, one way he could do it is maybe, I think what he's looking at is floating this 15 ball in and kind of hiding behind hiding on the 8. But let's see.
That's probably
He'd
what
have
he's
to
looking
make the
do.
shot. Oh.
Looks like he's looking to bank 1 rail.
Oh.
This will probably at least keep Justin from going for anything offensive for now. And Justin does have to protect against the 6-ball bank.
Yeah, he'll just two-bank.
And looks like Justin did leave the 6-ball, so Roland will definitely attack this.
Yeah, let's see. I totally get what you're saying about the gearing on the balls and that with the speed. When I think about it, I think about like stop shots, you know, like if you have a stop shot that's like 4 feet or you have a stop shot that's like 2 feet, you know, there are different ways to hit the ball to get the desired effect. So to get that desired gearing effect, I'm sure there's a nice speed, you know. So it's a good thing that you brought that up. That's an interesting point.
Nice shot by Roland. So he's able to get at least one more ball here. He's looking to play position behind the 8-ball to run a few. Like,
yeah, if he can pot this, he can get behind the 8 for sure. Beautiful.
he got behind the 8, and he has the angle to run into the 15 and send the 15 to his side if he can make this 8-ball and bump into the 15 and send 15 to his side and maybe shoot the 15 next. So at this point, Roland has 4. He's playing for the 4 left on the table.
Maybe if he's lucky, he gets the cue ball to bank off the 15 back towards the 14. Yeah.
He
try, but a little greedy.
Yeah, so Justin has the opportunity to close out this game here.
And he's going to play on the right-hand side of the 8-ball too, probably.
Yeah, it looks like he has the angle to stun over where he's not leaving the 8-ball.
Yeah, he'll just stun it over to the long cushion or as far as he can get. Beautiful.
And right, Justin takes down game number 2. We're all tied up, 1 game apiece. Needs to step out for a second. I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Sure. Well, everyone, if you're just joining us, we're here at the GRIFF'S Bar and Billiards in Las Vegas, Nevada for the U.S. Open 2026 One Pocket Championship. And we're watching Roland Garcia versus Justin Hall. Score is 1-1, as you can see on the screen. In between racks here, I'll just take a little bit of time to thank our sponsors. You could see them up in the window in the corner. Dr. V's Custom Shop, Pool Dog, Predator, and is that MOB Productions? I wasn't sure. It's kind of blocked off for me, but we're coming to you from EvoSports. Now, if you don't know what EvoSports is, let me just give you a little video here.
Introducing EvoSports, the future of live streaming. It's now easier than ever to stream and share your action. We use the best equipment for high-quality HD image. Invite a commentator from anywhere in the world. EvoSports is the evolution in billiards entertainment. Live streaming has never been easier. Simply enter your name, add your race length, and start your stream. Join us on YouTube at EvoSports Streaming or at EvoSports.live.
So there you have it, EvoSports. Check them out at EvoSports.live. If you're just joining us here, we're just waiting for the second rack or third rack to begin. Roland Garcia versus Justin Hall. And I believe it is going to be Roland Garcia's break.
All right. Meanwhile, looks like Evan Landa is taking a lead over John Mora, 3-2. It looks like they just started the game number 6. Looks like Josh Roberts took the lead over Oliver Ruger. Sorry, they just tied 1 game apiece. And Kelly Choberko and Ivo Lincoln. Kelly Choberko took the lead 2-1. Looks like Billy Thorpe has beaten Shane Winters 4-0. And Carlo Biado is leading Sergio Rivas 2-1. And Tony Chohan took the lead over Roberto Gomez 3-2. And Ronnie Weissman is up on Bob Herchik 3-1. Those are all the A-side matches going on at the moment. Roland Garcia getting ready to break game number 3.
Yeah, I remember tuning in for the first game, and you made a note of mentioning that Roland Garcia, he did have control and made a couple of decent shots at the start, but he got outmoved by Justin kind of in the middle game there, and managed to only get back into it once Justin made a mistake. So Roland Garcia is the higher Fargo rated player between these two. So if you're going to base it on Fargo alone, Roland would be the favorite. But Justin Hall is just such an experienced player. Who do you got in this match?
I think this is about an even percentages. I'd give a slight edge to Justin simply because he's been playing really good. He comes off fresh off beating STB. But it can go either way, really. I think this is about as close as a flip as you can get. Justin Hall is, East Fargo might be a few points lower. Maybe that tells you a little bit something. Maybe Roland might run a few more balls if he gets an opportunity. But really, Justin Hall is a world-class one-pocket player. He's a great mover. There aren't many players that you will pick to beat him in one pocket. You can probably count in one hand. Who do you give a favorite over him? So I don't know that Fargo really, that small difference in Fargo really probably doesn't matter in this situation. And Justin Hall is also a world-class bank pool player. He banks as good as just about anybody. So Roland also a very strong one-pocket player, and he's good at staying aggressive. And he definitely plays the game a lot. It's one of his favorite games. He goes to pretty much every one pocket tournament there is, which uh, you know the nowadays players have options. They don't have to play one pocket if they don't like to. So when they show up to one pocket tournaments, it's because they enjoy playing the game.
Yeah, and being from the Philippines, you can't count out any Filipino player. There's no country on earth that has more 800 plus rated Fargo players, and it's not even close. I think the Philippines, if they wanted to make like say 5-player teams, I think they could make like 3 or 4 or 5-player teams of just 800 plus Fargo rated players, which is kind of insane.
Maybe even more than that. Yeah, it's just they have so much depth there. I think the next country that will have that much depth in talent, they're not quite there yet, but I think they'll get there, is Vietnam, because they have so many pool rooms in 9-footer and they're always packed. The pool is super popular there, and I think it's just a matter of time until they start producing a lot of world-class talent. It's Vietnam today is like the Philippines was in the height of the pool boom, um, in the early 90s or so.
So Justin tried to go off 2 rails and nudge that 8 ball there, but he missed it and caught it on the 3rd rail. So he's fouled there, and he's down 1 now. So he's -1. Yeah, I have a lot of friends from the Philippines, and they always tell me about the conditions over there, and they're playing on outside tables, the humidity, the tables are slow, and you need a stroke to be able to move the cue ball around the table in most of the places. So learning to play in conditions like that can be a help for a game like One Pocket, because you're used to spinning and throwing balls, and that's evidenced in how well the Filipino players kick as well.
So Jeff, to get set up as a commentator on sports, I suggested to reach out to EvoSports directly. So like the owner, or the co-owner of the company is Patrick Nix. So reach out to him and ask. Like he pretty much hand selects all the commentators. We're all volunteers. This is not a paid gig. We're just volunteering some time just to have a little bit of commentary and matches. But just talk to Patrick. He may set you up. And there is especially a shortage of people that want to commentate banks in One Pocket. There are many more people that want to commentate rotation just because it's a more popular game.
Yeah, absolutely, Jeff. Reach out. They'd be glad to hear from you.
I just happen to be from Patrick's area. I've been on his stream a few times. He started off streaming out of his house, a stream called Chopbox, just for local Pacific Northwest players to challenge each other. And I just, we had a relationship for a few years, and he just asked me if I was interested in commentating. But he has retired, taken on commentators from different areas, and he's definitely looking for people to commentate banks and One Pocket, especially because there's not very many people that are comfortable doing that. So reach out. He'll probably be set up in the next few days, or maybe even today.
Yeah, my friend Brian Butler is really good at One Pocket. I'm surprised he's not commentating this time. I did a couple matches with Brian for the Taipei Open, so maybe I should shoot him a little message. He's an excellent one pocket player.
Yeah, it can be a little bit unnerving. I've done commentary by myself a few times. It's a little bit, that's a little bit too much listening to my own voice, you know. That's,
Well,
I
I'm on
enjoy
the
it in
opposite.
company.
I'm on the opposite end of that coin. I have no problem commentating by myself. I enjoy it. It helps me connect with the live chat as well a little bit more. But it's always nice to have someone to share the match with. That's for sure.
Yeah, our chat here has not gotten a lot of traction, but we're happy to interact with anybody that has some good input.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I can add a poll to the chat or how I do that, but maybe I should try to figure that out. But I am going to I am going to share the stream though, and for all of those watching, please do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. GRIFF'S would be glad to have you. It's a great channel, and there's going to be a lot more live matches and tournaments coming down the road. The owner of this place, Mark Griffin, was an incredible guy. I never met him myself, but I've heard thousands of stories about him. Unfortunately, he passed away. But his vision of the hall and his tenacity to grow the game is incredible. And we're seeing the results of the work that he put in during his time at GRIFF'S, and I really like to see it continue, as would many others. So please, guys, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, like the stream, share with your friends. Let's grow this thing as much as we can.
So looks like Roland will be looking to kick under the 14 here. So Justin may opt to lock the cue ball and the 2-ball now. I mean, shoot the 2-ball and lock on the 11 to protect his position. I'm just laying on the bottom rail for now, waiting for a better opportunity.
Ooh, he almost caught that too thin.
Almost. Yeah, I think he was trying to tie up the 114 a little more to make things a little bit hairier for Justin.
We got a bit of a battle here. The rack is opening up slowly, and we might see one of the up table games that we're not all very fond of. Some of us are, and some of us aren't, because we know once it gets to that, it's a long haul. So let's see.
That might be the case. I think there's still enough in play to where balls are runnable. One thing I noticed though is that Roland has lost his position off both of his breaks pretty quickly, which is, meaning he only took just a couple of innings to reverse break both times, and that's because by looking at this layout, you will think Justin broke the balls, but no, it was Roland's break. So I think for now, Justin seems to be winning the moving battle.
Yeah, definitely seems to be moving a little bit better than Garcia.
Oh boy. Well, Ron was gambling there, and I'm afraid he might have lost that gamble.
That was a huge gamble.
Well, they are in Vegas after all. Maybe they get carried over a little bit. Justin might be off to the races here. He needs 8.
7.
7, and he has them all right there. He can figure out how to open the 11-10 unless he wants to play that combination. He might be able to run into 11 here to open everything up. Just playing for 6.
Just looking to nudge that 11. Nicely played. And he has an angle to play position on it now. If he could reach it, he'll just play some bottom and just draw across. Perfect. And he even gave himself an angle to go back up for the 2-14-8.
Justin playing for 4. He has 4 right there. He just has to get to the good side of those balls.
Oh!
Big miss there. He had a lot of body movement on that stroke.
Oh my goodness. I was just going to say, just focus on the make here and just come up for any 3 of those balls. Like, he's got the 8, 14, 2. Wow. That was uncharacteristic.
He definitely gave Roland some life here. Looks like Roland is looking to go aggressive here rather than moving his ball. Looks like the
Oh!
Well,
what am I watching?
We're used to pros never missing a ball, so we're surprised when they do, right? So.
Oh my goodness. Roland Garcia would never miss that ball against me. Just letting Justin haul off the hook here.
Yeah, he was given life, and he said, "Nope, I don't need to take it back."
Oh my goodness, these guys. He had more than half a pocket there, I think. Oh, he was sitting so still, I thought we froze up for a second.
Roland has been given a second life. He has to be glad to only be down. Is it 4-0?
Do we start calling him Roland the Cat? Does he have 9 lives?
So it looks like Justin owed a ball because Roland is putting away his coin. So Justin only has 3 balls now. Roland has to consider himself lucky because there were all the balls Justin needed to win the game were right there in front of his pocket, and he's still at the table now. So yeah. Looks like maybe he's looking to shoot the 2 ball into the 11 to knock both out with the
I have
bridge.
no idea.
Yikes. This looks dangerous. Well, it worked out about as good as it could.
Jeez. What's he going to do here? Kick the 2 from behind? No, he'll leave a bank. He can't do that.
That's typical evil advice in one pocket. Only if you kick as good as Tony, it's a good idea to put the ball. If he's just looking to go up table and protect his position. It looks like he left the 11 though, so Roland will be kicking it out at minimum. And it looks like we are indeed looking at a table game. Justin had an opportunity to close it out earlier, but now it looks like we're definitely going upstairs.
Yeah, both players kind of dropped the ball in this rack so far for me.
Yeah, it looks like some lack of concentration and some bad movement in the strokes. But they'll probably get back on track. These guys are world-class player.
Roland's looking at cutting this 5-ball.
Oh boy. He really wants to gamble today.
At least that's what it looks like to me.
Roland is in a gambling mode.
Oh!
Oh boy.
That was a big gamble.
I don't know what's going on through Roland's mind. Maybe he's down 3 to -1, which it's a ball disadvantage, but doesn't seem like a disadvantage that warrants shooting at flyers. It looks like he just wants to get his game over with and start a new one.
Yeah, well, let's watch Justin take it down. I mean, he played that like I thought, with a little inside to come across for the 2. Now he's on the inside angle of this stripe, and what's he going to do? He's going to come off the side cushion and try to come back for the 3 or the 8 or the 1. I mean, this is a comfortable shot to actually slam in with a lot of bottom outside spin and hit the rail just above the 5 and bounce across. So let's see what he does. Maybe he tries to...
He's playing for
he had a lot of options. He's going to play for the bank. He's going to play for the bank.
And then go to the 3-ball might pass. Can't quite tell from this angle.
Yeah, see, I really need to get a little better at my 1-pocket knowledge. It now that I think of it, it totally makes sense to take that bank away, because you're taking one off your opponent's side, and Justin's, like you said, potentially one of the best bankers in the game. So, I mean, why wouldn't he take on the bank?
Yeah,
it's probably like 8 out of 10.
There aren't very many players you pick to beat him at bank pool. Who do you pick? Federer, maybe Shane. Not very many, anyways.
How about the champ, John Mora?
This weekend, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if you pick John Mora to consistently beat Justin at banks, but this weekend, maybe John has been banking great all weekend.
Oh, he's been playing great. He won the 10-ball as well.
Yeah, and he beat Shane Hill in both finals. So it's definitely a fantastic tournament for John Mora, and what a player too. We're able to switch hands and become a world-class player opposite-handed. How many people were able to accomplish such a feat in their pool career? It's just phenomenal.
Well, there's only one other guy I can think of. And that's Ronnie O'Sullivan, snooker player. He could shoot awesome with both hands.
So it looks like Roland left Justin straight in.
Yeah, it's like you said. It's almost like he's just giving this one up.
Yeah, it seems like maybe Roland just didn't feel like grinding, So he just like, okay, I'm gonna take a flyer, and if it works, I may win the game here, and if it doesn't, move on to the next one. Which sometimes I kind of understand it as an energy conservation measure. But the score line when it took the first flyer was 3 to -1, which is a disadvantage, but it's not that big of a disadvantage. So I'm a little bit surprised by his decision there, but he's at the table playing, for a tournament, and I'm here just babbling. So
let me just check in on the chat here, see what you guys are up to. Sorry, I've been kind of falling away on this chat. Let me just see here what's up. We got 62 players, 62 people watching in the chat, and we have, let's see here, 55 people in the chat. What's going on? 2-1 for Justin Hall. And how many likes do we have on this stream right now? We only have 12 thumbs up. Guys, 62 of you out there. Let's see if we can get 30 thumbs up on this stream. That'd be great if we could do that. Let's pump it up, everybody. Come on. We got some good free pool to watch here. I mean, we don't have to pay anything to log in and watch the US Open 1 pocket. Sure, you have to listen to me a little bit, but other than that, it's a pretty straight up game. Pretty good deal. And you could always mute me if you don't like it.
So it looks like Justin kind of left the cue ball a little bit too open on the break, and Roland was able to bank a ball straight to his pocket. So he hung up the 14 ball, and now Justin goes for the 1, but leaves in a very bankable position. So Roland will definitely pocket the 13 and then attack the bank on the 1 ball and pretty much reverse the break. Roland is trying to see what he can do after that. If he's able to get in a position where he can pocket the 7, maybe. The 7 may
I'll
not
tell you,
pass the 13.
It'd be nice if this went, this little combo right here.
That looks like a lot. Let's see. Let's see if Roland entertains it.
It's a risky one.
But
It's
he's been
either on or
gambling
it's
so
not.
far, so maybe it fits his mood for the day. So let's see.
It's a lot to ask.
So Roland up 1 ball to 0 at the moment.
He
Takes down the 1 ball. He might have played to hang it up. Not quite sure, because that I don't think the 10 ball passes. So maybe he played that back more as a move.
I see. And Justin's going to try to lay on top of it.
Looks like Justin's kicking 2 rails at it, but he went too wide and gave it up. Got a good hit, so he won't throw a ball, but he gave up the 1 ball. He was definitely trying to land on top of it, like you said.
Yeah, he wanted to hit the other side of it. Just kind of pocket, like I want to say pocket weight, but like just wanted to lay on top of it. Well, that was a good shot.
Roland will take this cut and run into the 6. It looks like it's hard to avoid the 11, though, to get a shot at it. So not sure what else he can come up with.
Well, he's going to have to really power this. Power it with top. Yeah. Oh, he tried to get out of there. I was almost got out of there. Heck of a stroke.
Yeah, he only needed a couple more cue ball widths to have a good shot on the 5. Didn't quite get there. So here he may be looking to kick at the 4 and lay below the stack. Definitely doesn't want, or maybe coming off the 6, coming 2 rail behind the stack on the by Justin's pocket.
Okay, 2 rails by the pocket. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Kind of a safe little shot there.
Yeah, just protecting what he has on his side. So Roland is leading 2 balls to 0.
Just be right back in a moment here.
Meanwhile, looks like John Moran and Valnanda went heel. Justin just containing for now. Roland looking for something aggressive off the stack. If he can see the 4, he'll remove the 4 ball. He's not. It doesn't look like he's seeing quite enough of it to send it to his side.
What's the score line right now again?
Right now, Roland has 2 balls, and Justin has none.
I think Roland's got 3 because there's.
Yeah, Roland may have 3 because there is 12 balls on the table, right? Let's see.
Yeah, I think it's 3-0 right now.
It's like Justin just containing at the moment. Just the 7 ball looks pretty wired to Justin Park. So Roland is probably looking to remove it unless he doesn't realize it's there. Justin definitely wants that 8-7 to look the way it does. Roland, he might have just noticed it. Yes, I saw he just looked at the stack. He's looking to go up table, looks like. He'd be going off the. Is he trying to bank to 11 and go up table?
Not sure what he's looking at here. Is he looking to try to bank the 11 and go up table with the cue ball?
Yeah, looks like he was feeling out that shot. He does not seem to be concerned about the 8-7. I'll be looking to remove that wire ball as soon as possible. At least it looks wire from this perspective. But maybe you can't hit the 8 ball in the right spot.
Yeah, I think that's. Yeah, I think that's kind of the case.
Yeah, so he's looking to bank to 11 and go up table with the cue ball. He's just banking it towards his ball, not really looking to make it, but he did make it. Interesting.
What a shot.
Nice shot by Roland. This He definitely played the cue ball to where you can tell he wasn't really looking to get started on a run, because now he's in a bit of a difficult position to continue going.
Yeah, it's just too much risk, isn't it, where he is? But he can play a shot on the 6 here.
Yeah, he's playing the 6.
Try to go under the stack or across. Okay.
He missed that 6 ball by some margin.
Yeah, that was way off.
He might have loaded that up with spin to come above the 5 ball as he did, and that cost him some accuracy on the shot. Justin will definitely attack this 5 ball bank. These are his bread and butter. He just missed it though, and he might have left a return. He might have left a cross here. If Roland can get the cue ball out of the way, this ball will definitely bank to his pocket. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he's looking to bank this ball and play shape, maybe at the 7.
Yeah, or the 2. Probably the 7 though. Be a better ball.
Oh, he's fumbled his bank, and Sheamus is short of leaving Justin a shot.
Yeah, well, he can't do the 15 straight back because of the 6 ball. He's looking at the stack right now to see.
He can if he shoots it with enough speed to bring the cue ball back down table, but it's definitely a risky proposition. He may be leaving the ball there for later. Justin might be just shooting the 2 ball and locking up on the stack here to protect the 5.
Or cross the 6 to his side.
Yeah, so he brings the 2 ball to his side and protects the 5. He tied up a little bit the 15 and the 2, which he didn't want to do because he definitely wanted the 15 to remain bankable.
Yeah, I was going to say that probably wasn't the result he was looking for there, but so if everyone out there is enjoying the stream today, EvoSports at GRIFF'S, if you are interested, in the corner there, you'll notice we have a bunch of sponsors. And if you're interested in sponsoring the stream, all you got to do is contact the venue, and they'll give you all the information you need. If you're looking to support the stream in some way, and you also want to...
Yeah, see how that water ball came into play.
Goodness, what a shot that interrupted my advertising there. That was a heck of a shot. Oh my goodness. And you called it earlier with those 2 balls, saying that he should have moved them.
Yeah, I was saying how he should have moved that 7 ball, and it definitely came into play eventually.
Absolutely. Good call. Because that might have just won Justin Hall the rack here.
Yeah, so Justin's up. So you see he has 2 now, and he's definitely at least 4 more he can run.
Yeah, so 5 to the... Oh, he's going to play the 8 now. I like the 5 now, but...
He probably figured this is his best opportunity to get good on the 3. Keep his run going. Now he has a good angle to get to the 10.
Yeah, shoot the 3 and come straight across for the 10. Then maybe use the 5 to go back up table.
Good shot.
He
might just straight in on the 10 ball.
Yeah, he'll just stop it. unless he can get below the 5. Let's see. Yeah, he just gets a little closer.
So his 5 is playing for 3. So this 5 might be the end of his run unless he can get under the 12. Or he might be playing for a bank next. Maybe on the 6. Let's see. Looks like he was playing for the bank on the 6, looks like. Came a little short on it. But he's got 6 balls, so not removing that 8-7 combination was costly for Roland because he had multiple opportunities to do it.
Well, I know what to do next time I want to get some movement out of the game is I'll just start talking about the sponsorship opportunities. But anyway, just to finish off, you guys, if you are interested in sponsoring the stream, reach out to GRIFF'S. They'll point you in the right direction, and we can put you up in the corner there. You could support the stream, and we can help support you. So the score now is 6-3 for Justin Hall. Maybe 7-3 because there's, let's see, we only got 5 balls on the table. So 6-3 is only 9 balls. So maybe it's 7-3 now. I think we might have missed one there.
6. Roland has 4 at the moment.
Oh, okay. What a bank shot. Beautiful.
Yeah,
7.
so Justin has 7, playing for 1.
Justin needs 1, and Garcia needs the rest. Tries for the bank. What a great shot, putting it under the 2 ball.
Yeah, look at his 2 ball there. Just
What do you do here if you're Roland Garcia?
probably just shoot a 15 and lock up on the 2 and wait for a better inning.
Try to bank the 15 even. Yeah.
Yeah, just
that.
Keep Justin from moving the game, from winning the game. That's it. And
well, I was going to say about the last track where, Roland was very nonchalant about losing that rack. And when I looked at the race, it's only a race to 4 games. He didn't really seem like he was fighting as well as he could in that last game,
Yeah, the last game, it just seems like Roland was giving up a little bit, like shooting at flyers. But I don't really know what's going on through his mind. I can't make assumptions, but maybe he's just trying to conserve energy. Sometimes playing the long grinding game, you might get yourself an opportunity at a game, but that costs you in future games because you're running out of energy. So there might be something else in his mind.
Well, true, and like you said about the energy, maybe just the idea of playing a long game with Justin Hall was weighing on his mind, and he honestly felt like he was in a place where he had a very, very small percentage of winning the game. So it was one of those decisions where, do I just cut my losses and move on to the next one, or is this really worth fighting for?
Yeah, here now we're in a similar position where Roland is well behind on the ball count. I think he does feel like he's getting out moved a little bit, so maybe he just doesn't want to get in the long moving battle because he feels like it's a losing proposition. It feels like he has to beat Justin on the down table offense game rather than the up table moving game. And sometimes, there might be some depth to the way he's playing. That might be on his mind as well, because it does appear that Justin is outmoving Roland in this, at least in this match. Nice shot there by Roland, hanging up the 4-ball. Justin will just give him this ball, so that brings the ball count to 7-5.
Down to the nitty gritty here.
Roland just moving this ball to his side. He doesn't want to leave it bankable for Justin.
Oh, and that's so dangerous. Justin could kick bank this in the corner, but he's just going to make it.
I think Tony is the only player that goes for those shots.
Yeah?
It's just so easy to not hit it in the right spot and kick it to the wrong pocket and things like that. So you have to be really, really good at kicking to go for those, and especially from the wall table length away. It's a risky proposition.
Yeah, it's a T-Rex. It's a T-Rex move for sure.
Yeah, Tony's just, like I said, I believe he's probably the best in the world at kicking. So he is a different level than a lot of other players when it comes to those shots. So he can trust to go for them more often.
Oh, Justin just putting him to the test. Or was that Roland? Can't tell.
Roland played a good shot. He put both balls on his side of the table and at least put Justin on the defensive here. Unfortunately for him, that 2-ball looks like just a little bit out of bankable range.
Yeah, it's really tight.
This 6-ball might bank here. The 6-ball might bank between just close to the 15. So Roland was just looking at his bank lane for this ball to see if he was able to attack it.
Yeah, Chalkbox Productions is saying this is going to be a long match. We're 2 hours
Look
in
at
and
that
it's
shot
only
by
on
Roland.
game 3.
Look at
Holy,
that
3-bank
Roland.
city. Woo! What a shot.
Well, a shot by Roland to get himself back in this game. Now it's he's looking to see if he can get an angle to cross bank this 2-ball to his pocket after he pockets the 15.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a little game of 1 ball, 1 pocket. Beautiful.
Roland might be able to cross this ball. He's looking at it now. He has to beat that scratch. It might be difficult.
This is toy like a toiga. Ooh, nice shot.
And he leaves it just short. He might have left a cross for Justin. You definitely don't want guy at the table shooting any bank.
What a huge game this is. I mean, the difference between 2-2 and 3-1 is just, it's big in a race to 4. Doesn't get any bigger. Roland really needs this one. Oh my goodness.
Justin scratches and gives Roland an opportunity with a sub shot. What a turn.
Wow.
That three rail bank Roland shot really changed the whole game around here.
Well, you know, another good shot was that one where he played both those balls and he smashed them around the table and got them both on his side.
Now Roland played a couple of good shots to get himself back to the game. He's waiting for Gomez to shoot here. So that match between Gomez and Tony Cholan must be still going. Several matches have finished just by the time we got to the third rack.
How'd Mora and Lunda end up?
Looks like John Mora beat Van Landa 4-3.
Oh wow! Lunda was the returning champ. He won this event last year.
Yes, Van Landa won. He beat Roberto. Oh boy! Well, he went right in the hole. Oh man, that's gotta be heartbreaking for Roland.
So he has to bring up 2?
Yeah, it feels like he might have been trying to run into the rail and kick the 2-ball out, doing a little bit too much. Well, yes, he has to bring up. So right now they are tied at 6 balls apiece.
Well, Justin can make this 2-ball and kiss.
Yeah, and he's gonna
balls.
try and either feather the 15 or play for a bank rating.
My God! Don't scratch. Wow, that's a surprise.
Yeah, he there too. He was playing for 2 things, and having 2 objectives kind of cost him the accuracy on that shot. He was trying to feather the 9 to get a shot on the 15, perhaps.
I'm sorry, that's unforgivable. Oh my God, what am I watching? What is happening here?
Well, he had to get that ball out. You know, he probably knew that there was a good opportunity to scratch, but no ball goes from here. So now we are 6 balls to 5. Justin Hall will have 6 balls to 5.
These are 2 top pros. Are they trying to get back to 0-0 and start the game again? Is he going to bank the 4? Oh no, he's just going to lay it on the end rail.
He's just maintaining his position here, but he definitely left a straight back, and Roland will definitely attack this because he can lay his cue ball nicely on the top rail without giving up anything.
Yeah, we're getting close to 100 viewers now, so some of these other matches that were pretty hot, people are leaving those in there. They're coming over to our table.
This ball have the gas. It does not quite have the gas to make it to the pocket. Got it close, but Justin will be able to take this one out.
He'll kick it out or what? Yeah.
Yeah, and see how they always kick with good intention that they always bring to their side. Justin might entertain this combo bank here. Looks like he's aimed a little high. He's looking at it. You know, if there is any banking opportunity, Justin will look at it. And looks like he's going for it.
What does he do with the cue ball? Yeah, he just inside.
And look how good he shot that ball.
Well, that's as good as in. Pretty tough to get that one out.
Yeah, and even when Roland would probably drop this ball in, he still has to dodge the straight back on the 4. So Roland is in a tough spot here. Justin is 2 to win the game. And Justin will definitely attack the straight back. So he wants to keep his cue ball on the good side of the table, not to give up a shot on the 9 if he happens to miss the straight back. Or he opts to move the 9 instead. Figures he needs 1 ball. Roland needs them all to just protect his position here. So it looks like Roland is probably looking to move the one ball to a bankable position for him, but without giving up anything on the 4. So Roland is playing for everything on the table. Justin is on 7. Is he looking to two-rail this ball? Using spin to get to where he wants to be, basically on the line between the 4 and his pocket to protect against it. It seems a little risky. So it's so easy to give up a cut on the 4 ball. He has only a little pocket of space where he can get to.
Yeah, he's certainly thinking about it. Oh, it looks like I got a new fan in the chat. He says, Andy, tell us you have no clue about one pocket without telling us. Why commentate if you have no clue? Well, hey, thanks for the positive feedback and the positivity.
That's a bit how the internet works.
That was a great shot. Yeah, I'm on here just like a lot of people learning about the game, but it's not like I don't have a clue about one pocket. So cut me some slack.
Looks like Roland left a bank on this 2 ball. Oh, that definitely went by the 4. Justin was not intending to hit the 4, I don't think, but it turned out pretty good for him because he's also moved the 9 into a very threatening straight back position. So this is a very sticky situation for Roland because he has to defend against 3 balls.
Yeah, that definitely worked out better for Justin. It could have gone bad there. He hit that bank a little bit thick.
He may be looking to go off the 4 to pin under the 2 in order to protect against the, or is he looking to attack the straight back and go all out? Yeah, Roland has been gambling this match, so it might fit his mood.
I'm just trying to think, is there a safe spot on the table for the cue ball? Not really.
Well, he's not going there. He's definitely, I see, he's using spin to somehow out, but that will get shot. A safe shot for a cue ball would have been under the 2 ball, protecting against the 2 and the 9, kind of leaving and doubled up. But it was definitely a very sticky situation he was in, because for a bankable player like Justin, leaving the straight back is almost as bad as just leaving a long straighting shot where, yes, there is some level of difficulty, but you just expect him to knock that down. So he had to protect against 3 balls there.
Yeah, it was really tough. I saw what he was trying to do. He was trying to go for the bank and get the ball on his side, but also get the cue ball around him behind the 4 and 2. All right, I'm just going to play a little advertisement here. If you guys don't know much about EvoSports, check out this trailer.
Introducing EvoSports, the future of live streaming. It's now easier than ever to stream and share your action. We use the best equipment for high-quality HD image. Invite a commentator from anywhere in the world. EvoSports is the evolution in billiards entertainment. Live streaming has never been easier. Simply enter your name, add your race length, and start your stream. Join us on YouTube at EvoSports Streaming or at evosports.live.
So it looks like the players are going on a quick break, so we'll take one as well.
Sounds good. If you're just joining the stream, we got Justin Hall versus Roland Garcia. Justin Hall is up 3-1. It's been a bit of back and forth, but it seems like Justin's been outmoving Roland overall. Roland has come back with some pretty incredible shots, but he just doesn't seem to be able to outmove Justin. So let's see what happens this rack. They're just racking him up here now. And Roland broke first game, so this is game number 5. So this will be Roland's break. If you haven't already, please do like and subscribe to the stream. GRIFF'S is a fantastic place, and they're set to show a lot of live streams coming in the future here. Lots of great tournaments, just like the one you see here, free on GRIFF'S. Garcia with a nice break shot there. Got a little bit of action, put a couple balls over his hole. Justin's looking to see how he can fire back here. Usually there's a ball you can use along the long cushion, I've noticed, but not in this case. So let's see, he's looking to see if he can get to that 15 ball or a 13 ball in the stack there to bank it, but I don't think he can. Marcello, you back? What do you see here? This is off Roland's break.
Yeah, I mean, he can draw after 11. That's one option. It looks like he's opting to kick. He's probably trying to kick on the good side on the 9. Did not quite get there, and he didn't get the rail, looks like. So, a ball on top of that.
That's twice he hasn't. That's twice he hasn't kicked the right side of the ball.
Yeah, Roland is letting him know that he didn't get to hit.
Yeah, he owes one.
Yeah, yeah. Justin finally agreed. All right, fine. Put up the coin.
Yeah, well, the rules are the rules.
Yeah, I think maybe Justin thought he got a rail there, but he didn't. The 9-ball never rubbed the rail. I'm sure there is no ill intention. They just probably, you know.
Well, Roland's got a good starter here, but he's still got a lot of work ahead of him. It's a nice shot coming around for the 14.
Looks like the 14 goes. He played shape for it. 14 goes.
Would
Maybe,
almost been better off on the other side of the 14, though, a little bit, no? So that he could move the 6 and try to get to the 13 next. But
that's right. But doing that, he will also open up balls on Justin's side, which is typically ill-advised in one pocket. But right now, he's trying to see if this ball goes. He seems to have doubts about it. Maybe the 13 is in the way.
it's close for sure. And the only reason why I would suggest hitting the 6 off the 14 is because it would be hitting downwards because of the angle. It wouldn't be hitting out towards Justin's pocket. It'd be going down towards the 7. So
Yeah, if I have any doubt that ball is not going, I may not want to shoot at it because it may cost you the game.
yeah, no
But
kidding.
let's see, because he's looking at this really hard. So it's, I don't know. The more he looks at it, the less confident I am it's the right shot.
Well, he's looking at a combo. He's looking at
Okay.
the combo. Yeah.
Good shot there. Yeah, that was a safer option than shooting a 13. So it's
Yeah, I
gone
like
down
that
to 2
better.
balls.
I like that better for sure. Any of my post-up fans out there? I love post-ups channel. Subscribe to GRIFF'S, but also subscribe to Post-Up. Mike and Collins are a great team, and I've been watching that stream for years now, and it's
Yeah.
just an awesome stream. They have a
Yeah.
lot of great action and stuff on there all the time.
One assist down, so yeah, streets they're good. He's gonna be forced to play this odd off angle combo now, unless he wants to call his run over and do something else. And this one definitely carries a lot of risk because in opening up these balls, he's also opened up at least 4 balls to just inside.
Yeah,
So
and
he's looking.
to be honest, Marcello, I don't think that worked out as well as it could have for him. That was kind of a bad breakout. And not his fault. I mean, it was just kind of bad luck that he didn't have a shot on this too, or something better.
Yeah, so he has 2 options here, or at least 2 offensive options. He could go rail first on the 2, or he can play this off angle combination. That looks like he likes the combination. There's definitely considerable risk in this shot. He's looking at the rail first as well, you know. But I expect him to shoot, you know. He rarely backs away from the offensive shot, but I want to at least consider something a little more conservative here. He's not even going to think about it. It's definitely going to attack. Looks
Yeah,
like he likes the rail first.
Yeah, well, Justin owes the ball as well.
Yeah, there are a lot of balls you can make though on table.
Yeah, there's still lots of balls on the table, no doubt, but I'm just saying.
So he's going for this combination, knocks it down.
Beautiful.
Nice shot. That, oh boy. That got so that got so dreadfully close to the side pocket. So Roland is now playing for 4.
Does the 10 go?
Well, if the 10 ball doesn't, the 8 ball definitely goes. It looks like the 10 goes as well. So he'll be shooting one of those two. You'll be using the 8 to stop the cue ball and play the 12 next.
Yeah, I like the 10 here myself.
Looks like that's what he's shooting. And he gets a good angle on the 12, so now he's playing for 3.
He's got a couple options here.
He can play a 12 and run into the 14 to get a shot on the 6. That's one option.
The other option is kind of risky to come on the 8 to try to get on the 8 ball. But he'll play the outside spin. Touch the 14. Yeah, beautiful.
So it looks like he played the shot I suggested to get on the 6 ball, and now he may be able to just draw back for 7. So he's playing for 2. No, looks like he's going forward from how he's cueing the ball. So he's going forward 2 rails to get to the 7. So playing for 1, this should be his out ball. Right.
Beautiful job.
Roland takes down game number 5 to keep himself alive in this race. Justin leading 3 games to 2. I believe it's Justin's break next.
Yeah, Roland broke first, so this is game number 6. All right, here we go. Game 6, Justin Hall to break.
This is the 3rd time that Justin didn't quite get his cue ball high enough, because by leaving the cue ball by the second diamond, he ends up leaving a lot on the balls that he's moving his pocket, while the cue ball just being like half a diamond up from there will protect him a lot better. And he has done the same thing every break. He's come a little bit short on that position he's looking for.
Do you think he plays a little bit short on the break to try to give himself a little more action on the break? But I know you want to get it up by the 3rd diamond, right? You want to get it close to the 3rd
it's somewhere between the 2nd and 3rd diamond, but because it's just that he's leaving Roland an opportunity to get rid of those balls by his pocket right away. But this time he has a couple of bankable balls, so it'll be difficult for Roland to get rid of those balls and protect against a bank on the 14. So let's see what Roland is looking to do here. Scott Sprouse would say that being a little bit high with that cue ball, meaning being closer to the 3rd diamond, is usually better than being too low. But it's just an anecdote. But I'm pretty sure that Justin is looking to come a little bit higher on that break, and he's come a little bit short every one of his breaks pretty much. Yeah, that between the 2nd and 3rd diamond on the rail is typically what you're looking for on the break, because that will leave the stack in the way of your pocket, or your opponent can just kick the balls out or bank him. Wow, the shot by Roland. We definitely got to save that for the replay.
Did you get it?
Yeah, Roland. We have to look at that shot again. I'm not even sure about what he did, but that was amazing. Well, if he's running some balls, we'll have to look at that shot after he's run. I just saved the replay of it.
Oh, good.
So he's looking to shoot the 9, use the 7 to stop the cue ball to get the shot at the 6. He'll probably make the 7 in Justin's pocket, playing this shot, but he's not too concerned about that.
No, he just wants to make the 9 here and try to get on the 6. Oh, he nudged the 6 off the cushion. That surprised me a little bit. I thought he would have rolled that in pocket speed. Because I think for sure he could have held for the 6 there.
Roland has 2 balls. Looks like his run may be over here. He may have to look for a move. Guessing he'll just stop at the 2 balls and the 2 rails towards his pocket and lock up on the stack.
Yeah, that's not a bad shot. Yeah, I didn't mind that.
Yeah, he left the cue ball a little open here. I thought he'd snuggle up on those balls a little more because the cue ball is pretty open here, which kind of leaves Justin quite a bit of room to maneuver.
To make something happen, eh? Oh, this is kind of scary.
Looks like he's looking to lock up on the 3 ball maybe and play this combo bank.
Yeah, but if you don't hit this just right and you leave an edge, it's going to be 3-3 really quick. Touchy shot here.
Ha. Wow.
Wow.
We're getting quite a few height right here shot. But anyways.
Let's see that shot that Roland played earlier.
What you're looking for on the break, because that will leave the stack in the way of your pocket, or your opponent can just kick the balls out or bank him.
Beautiful.
What a shot by Roland. We definitely got to save that for the replay.
Beautiful shot, the kiss off.
Looks like Roland is looking to bank the 11 ball and maybe come more early into the stack. Let's look at that takeout from Justin too. They take a look. He's moved everything with his shot.
Yeah, really nice shot.
Wow. We're getting quite a.
Yeah, Roland's considering to bank this 11 ball, and he's just looking where he's going to leave the cue ball if he does go for that.
Probably try to spin one rail into those balls by just inside, maybe lock between the 10 and I think it's the 13. Came a little bit lower than he wanted. This may give up a bank.
He might have got away with it.
Yeah, he played a good spin on the 11. If the 11 had gotten up just a little bit higher, that would have definitely given up a bank on the 6 ball. And giving a bank to Justin is just as good as giving him a straight-in shot. So I mean, it worked out for him. He protected against that bank. And now Justin has to protect against the 6 ball bank if he opts to kick a 11. Looks like he's using the 6 ball to knock the 11 out to rail, so at least was trying to. And good speed. He just short of giving the ball up. So no one was able to go for the kill yet. Looks like we're heading into another moving game. Roland looking to kick at the stack, kicking at the 12-8 combination. I don't know how much protection you can get shooting that, because the cube may end up a little bit too low to find any protection. Let's see. The Apo will definitely go towards his pocket. He has to be careful though not to give up a bank on the 11. So he's looking at a kick at the top side of the 12. Wow, he made the ball. Great shot by Roland.
Another great shot. Roland's on a tear now. He's playing with some vigor.
Yeah, seems like Roland went in after being outmoved. I'm shooting in my hole. Back to 14 goes. So Roland is playing for 5. Now playing for 4. So he has a straight shot on the 12. We can edge forward a little bit to play the 11 next. He'll need to get 11 out of the way in order to play anything else. Oh, he was able to move the 4-ball forward and open up everything that way. He's playing for 3, and he has everything that he needs right there.
It's looking like it's going to be a hill. And Roland's going to have the break in the last game. Gotta go.
Looks like he got there. Good shot by Roland. I believe he's on his out ball. He's playing for 1. And we're heading for a hill thriller. That's out by Roland.
Good match.
And Roland will be breaking in the case game. Now, Roland had struggles protecting his position after the break, so he's gotten a good spread. It just seems like Justin was able to reverse the break within a shot or two. So let's see if Roland is able to do a little bit better this time with just protecting his advantage off the break.
Yeah, I'm curious. Who do you guys think is going to take this last game? Let's ask some of the experts. We got C Doggy. What do you think? Who's going to be the winner here? C Doggy. What a name.
Let's see. Justin's probably looking to come off the 13 here.
Here we go. We got a.
There you go. Good thing that we have GRIFF'S handing out his polls, because I Don't have quite that tool in my arsenal yet. I say Roland takes it down. Roland has been on a tear the last few matches.
Well, it was 60-40 there for a bit, but Roland has the momentum and he has the break. Lefty's cheering for Justin. He's been friends with Justin.
Roland is looking to two-rail this ball to this hole. Is he looking to cut it straight in? No way. He's not looking to cut this ball in, is he?
Well, I don't know, Marcel. What do you think? You think he's going to cut it straight in, or is he going to two-bank it?
I think he's looking for a two-rail bank. All
right.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to siphon this thing. Sometimes if you're looking at the shot straight on, it looks very different. Yeah, my name is the Italian, by the way, is Marcello. Just,
oh, Brandon put the vote up there. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
So he decided to just go off the stack. He was looking at firing for a second, but changed his mind.
Two rails. Just want to touch this ball. Nice hit.
Roland is immediately going to look if there is something to kick at the stack. He's already earned himself a few opportunities kicking at the stack. He's won the last game that way. He's looking to see if the 6 ball goes off the 13 straight at his hole.
It might.
Oh boy.
You got to hit it nice and square.
Roland loves kicking at the stack. I know this is his favorite thing.
I notice a lot of top players like doing it. If they know they can get a nice square hit and hold the rock in there, they'll do it. It's a pretty
nice shot by Roland. Look at that. I can see it's gotten a 6 ball really close and protected the cue ball. So put Justin a pickle. Justin is probably just carrying off the 1 to make the 6. And just giving it up. He's waiting out his option here. He's playing the carom to make the 6 ball. Oh, he almost went too high there, but he got there. Nice shot by Justin. So Roland will be leading 1 ball to 0 in this game. And he'll probably look for a different kick off the stack.
I don't think you'll be looking for any kick off the stack now. Let's see.
He's looking. Doesn't mean he will find one, but he's definitely looking at it.
All right.
He might be just going off the 7 and nesting the cue ball now.
Oh, okay. So he didn't go into the stack. Well, he kind of did, but he chipped off and went back into the stack. Justin's going to chip off and just go to the end cushion.
Roland might be looking at two-railing this 14 ball. The angle may be steeper than he gives off from here, though.
I think that'd be crazy.
Well, there is really nothing threatening Justin pockets from here, which gives Roland a little bit of leeway. But he might have left a bank here, though. Maybe not to make it, but let's see. No, Justin is just laying on the bottom rail still.
Yeah, he's just gonna lay on the bottom. So going to be a little back and forth here for a bit.
Roland is still looking if he can kick at the stack and find some. Anyways. Looks like his college looking to come off the 3 and just protect what he has. Oh, he went a little heavy with the cube here. see, maybe that was purposeful to not give Justin the same out he just gave him.
It seems to me he's trying to nudge the stack a little bit, little by little, and try to get something to line up.
Now there is definitely a two-rail bank to his pocket if Roland wants to be aggressive here, because he has a lot of room, say in this area, to run his cue ball to where nothing really plays to Justin's hole. You know, and he has 3 balls that go if he happens to make the bank. So he may play this shot.
Well, the way I see it, I'm not sure if he can hold it where you put your circle. If he goes for this 2 rail, I think he'll be
I
going
think he
below
will
the
be.
1, no? Coming out of the corner?
Yeah, it depends a little bit how he plays the cue ball. But he could also just run into the 4 and just, you know, take what he makes. And if he runs into the bottom side of the 4 ball to get there. Depends a little bit on how he will play his cue ball, but I think he's definitely looking at shooting at this. So
Yes, he is.
the score is 1-0 Roland at the moment. Oh boy, he hit
Ooh,
that
gift.
bad, and he made it into Justin's hole. That was definitely not his intention. He cut the ball a lot more than he intended to. So now the ball count is 1-1. Yeah, we have to remind the viewers of the ball count once in a while because there is no counter. Well, I'm just keeping score on pen and paper here, guys. Very advanced technology.
Yeah, I think if he would have played the bank differently there, he would have had a chance to. But I think the fact that he played the bottom outside to try to get under the 4, I think that just is what threw it in.
Yeah, that ball definitely twisted more towards Justin's pocket than he intended to. Justin let him see the 3 ball here, so Roland will definitely take it out, going to the stack. So Roland is keeping his positional advantage. Well, right now we're tied up in ball count 1-1, and Roland made both of the balls. Let's see.
Justin
He might have
just
left
staying
something on
patient.
the 8 here to where Roland might be able to bank the 4 ball between the 4 ball, bank the 8 ball between the 4 ball and the side rail. But that's only if he can stay on top of the 1, not to give up a shot at it. He's probably looking to just shoot the 9 and stay in the stack. That's the safer option. Roland might not feel like gambling as much in the heel game as he did in the earlier racks. He was definitely playing a lot more risky shots earlier in the match. So he's just looking to move his ball. I did not get a rail there, so he had to give up the ball he had. So now Justin leads the ball count. He let him see the 8 here, at least the top side of it. So Justin is looking at what he can do with this 8 ball. Looks like I lost my co-commentator. Justin goes for a bank, but he gave up a shot on the 2, so Roland can get started with something here. That was definitely an error by Justin. with E8 and just missed it altogether. Correct. The ball count is 1-0 in favor of Justin at the moment. Roland now has 1, playing for 7. Is she looking at the 15-7 combo here, or is she looking at the 6 ball? Looks like he's playing the 6. And now he'll play for the 15-7. Thinking about what he can do next. So playing the 15-7, if he can hold this cue ball, go 1 rail and play the 15 next. He might get himself an angle to open things up. Roland has 2, playing for 6. Looks like he has to cut this 15 ball quite a bit to make the 7. He was able to twist nice and easy, and he's opened up a few more balls. So he has 3 playing for 5, and there are 5 balls that he can make there, including the bank on the 15. So looking to draw back 1 rail for the 5 next. For the 10. He's playing for 4. So he has the 10 and a good angle to get to the 13. Or he might opt to come all the way out for the 5 and play the 5 and then the 13. And that's what he does. Roland playing for 3. Roland playing for 2. It looks like he's looking to get the short side of the 15 here, rather than playing the bank. And gets there, perfect speed. His case ball. Really nice out by Roland. And that takes down the match in a heel-heel thriller. Thanks for everyone for joining, and until the next one.